was hoping that one of these just kind of like fell out of its little home.
This is Key West. I tell you what, if this actually fixed it, I won't know what to think. Here we go. All right, today we are headed down to Key West, mostly down to Duval Street. We're gonna kind of explore a bit of downtown Key West. We haven't been here before, so it's not super new to us, but we'll show you guys around a little bit. In order to get going, we've got to get our stuff ready for the baby. And since we own a diaper bag company, I figured you guys might want to see what bag I'm using, how I'm packing it. I have been testing. I made this bag, I sewed this up just before we left. This is like a sling bag that works with part of our mod system, the Tactical Baby Gear mod diaper bag. This would work with that whole system, but it's not quite enough for today. We're going to be out walking around. We're going to be away from the truck and that sort of thing. So I'm going to switch out my bags. I'll show you what I'm putting in it, how I'm thinking about it, and hopefully it gives you guys some ideas. Alright, so I'm going to be switching some stuff out of this sling bag into the mod bag, and I've got to pack up. This is one of our fanny packs, and I'm going to use this like a pouch to put inside the bag. So I've got to gather. I'm going to go ahead and just pack this thing first, and I'm going to pack it with a backup battery for our phones, because I know that we're going to be out walking around town a lot and using our phones for navigation, and it's going to kill the batteries very quickly. So I will make sure to have that battery, an extra charging cable. I'm also going to bring an extra couple of charging cables, one that I can use to recharge the batteries, and another one that I can use to charge any of my other accessories, the camera, the GoPro, you know, whatever the case is there. So that's going to go in here. I also have a little bit of extra cash that is going to be more than I'm going to carry on my pocket, so I'm going to stash this nice and safely in here. I was debating on whether or not to bring, these are some other camera accessories. I think I'd rather have them and not need them than to have them and not need them. So I'm going to pack these in this front pouch. What's nice is that I could also wear this, so the straps just tuck into the back of this, and I could just wear this if I wanted to. If we parked somewhere and we were taking a short walk or whatever, I could easily just take the fanny pack. Alright, so that's going to go inside the bag first. Down here at the bottom, make sure I got a changing mat. This is our changing mat. That in here. Sorry, I'm making all kinds of messes and noises. Got that in there. Alright, I'm going to swap out the baby wipes. Good to go. Now I need a couple diapers, some snacks, and the first aid kit. So even though I've got a couple of diapers in here, I'm also going to bring a few of our e-box. So this is an emergency blowout kit, which is just a diaper changing kit. It's got everything you need to change a diaper. The diaper wipes, changing mat, distraction card, all that kind of stuff. And I'm bringing these because if I decide I want to just wear the fanny pack, this is easy to throw in the fanny pack with like that battery charger and a cable. I'll be good for, you know, an hour walking around and doing whatever. So I don't know if I'll take two of these. I'm certainly going to take one. I gotta get, okay, Brandy's got the pacifier. First aid kit is in the car, so I'll throw that in once we get in the car. Alright, I think that's it. We were just getting in the car to head to Key West. I don't know if you can see these clouds behind me, but there is a storm rolling in, and I came to, come on, open. I came to put the awning in, but it will not retract from the keypad controller inside or from the app on my phone. So that is cause for concern. So now, while everyone waits in the car, I've got to figure out a way to try to get the awning in. Not really sure where to start. I think I'm going to try just shutting down all the power and do like a restart. So all this goes through the J command. There's like a main controller in there. So I wonder if I can just reboot it and see if it'll just work from there. Otherwise, I'm not really sure how to deal with the motorized awning that won't go. Let's see if we can find out. And of course, I can't just turn off the breaker and the master 12 volt switch because it's still getting battery power. The controller for all the accessories, so I have to literally disconnect the battery to try to kill power altogether to that thing. I mean, I'm just starting with simple stuff, right? It's like your phone or a computer. It starts acting up and doing dumb stuff, just shut it down, restart it, try again. Damn, that thing's still on? How is that thing still on? Disconnect the positive side. See if that's off. All right. Now it's off. I'm trying to keep a little cooler in there. You guys, it's so hot here. Let's hook this back up. So I ended up just leaving the awning like that. It looked like the storm was going to pass over, but as we were leaving, it was starting to rain there. So a little, but it's not much of a storm. Like if it even did storm, it'd only be for a few minutes. And
Yeah.
it's passing on, and then it should be clear the rest of the day. So fingers crossed that we don't come back to a completely mangled awning. It also means that when I get back, I've got to fix it and make it work properly because I left it worse than it was because it would extend, but it wouldn't retract. So every time I hit extend, it would like try to push it out even more later. What are we doing now? We're gonna go down to downtown, like Duval Street area. She's excited about it.
She said, yep.
What's the name of that restaurant?
Ram's Head?
Ram's Head?
Something.
Is that right? I thought it was called like Bahamas something or other.
No, it's
Anyways.
Ram's Head something.
They got the Bloody Mary bar. So you know where Brandy wants to go. Cameron wants to go to Ron John Surf Shop.
Yep.
One thing is for sure, finding parking in this town with a giant truck is not easy to do. I had to abandon one parking situation. Can I park here? This looks like a decent parking lot.
Paid parking. Where do you... Wait, what does it say? Are you greater than 20 feet?
No, we're right at 20 feet,
We're at 20 feet?
19 or so.
One way, babe. God.
What?
Can't take you anywhere.
What are you talking about?
You were going to go the wrong way.
No, I wasn't. You think I'm an idiot?
No.
Don't answer that. Ooh, I can park right there. Right there. Right in front of this other big Chevy truck. Money, money, money! We just got parked and the baby already blew it out. Why you gotta do that? Huh?
Kendall, can you just hand me a diaper and some wipes?
In the changing mat? I don't think we've addressed my shirt yet. I'm aware this thing is loud. Listen, I wanted to get into the mood, you know? Into the vibe. This is Key West, you know? I wanted to show my spirit here. place is awesome. It's got so much cool vibe to it. I love the airplane wings up here above the bar, little roof above the bar, and then more there. And there's lots of chickens running around, and they're quickly realizing that Hannah likes to drop food. So they've been hanging around. There's one there, coming to grab the crumbs or whole pieces of French fries that Hannah throws at them. Kendall's chasing one. This is Ram's Head southernmost. That's it, just Ram's Head southernmost. Something like that. So we're on Duval Street. Hit up a little gift shop. We're looking for a sticker. You guys know, we like to put stickers on the camper. Oh, here's exactly what I was thinking about, Brandy. A Mile Zero Key West.
Yeah.
Is that one too small? You want to get a bigger one?
I don't think. Oh. Okay, here's a big one. What do you think?
I
All right,
like
Mile
this.
Zero is fine. I like it.
Small. That's
Yeah.
the size we want, right?
Yeah.
What's up? Why do you have that look?
I found this shirt, Ugg, this hat, these shorts, and then airplane cases. And then I don't know, I might go.
Get that hat at the Ron John Surf Shop.
Yep.
Pretty cool. You having a good time down here?
Yeah.
Brandy just went in. We are smoked. It's about 400 degrees here. She just went in to another store. She's looking for a pair of shorts for an exciting activity that we're doing tomorrow. That she needs some shorts to be able to
Huh?
do something.
What exciting activity.
Did I say that? I didn't. There was no exciting activity. Don't you worry about that.
Wait.
Anyways, there might be something exciting going on.
You just said.
And then we gotta head back, and then I have to fix the awning still, dude.
Oh, yeah. What?
Because I don't know. I gotta figure out what's up with that. I did learn a way to override the electric portion of it, so I'll be able to wind it up and put it back in and get it in the correct position, but I have to get it to actually function. That would be helpful. Hannah's doing good though. She's just chilling, hanging out, having a big time, not really fussing. So that's cool.
Yeah, they'll work. They're not the cutest thing ever, but you know,
But the
they'll
shorts,
do the job.
and they can get wet.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you're in charge. Get us back to the car. I've been teaching the kids how to do some navigation through the cities and teaching them about how the city blocks work and the squares, all that kind of stuff. So I just sent Cameron the address to her phone, and she's counting the blocks and knows where we're gonna have to turn and that kind of thing. So teaching them some real life skills, not just having some fun. I mean, it's fun. I mean, I enjoy that kind of stuff, but they gotta learn some life skills while they're here too. All right, good job getting us back to the car, Cameron. Okay, what's next? Oh, we gotta go to the grocery store.
Yeah.
And then back to the camper?
Yeah.
No other stops? I'm pooped. It's like 700 degrees outside.
Yeah.
Just walking back, I'm afraid to look at the awning. I think we dodged a bullet. Definitely got some rain. It's pretty wet around here. A lot of puddles out in the street, but the awning looks good.
Baby again.
So we'll unpack some tools and we'll get to work on this. All right, so it is my understanding Then on these electric awnings, I can take this rubber plug out right here. There should be a, yeah, I don't know how well you can see this. There's a nut right there. And if we put a socket on the end of this drill, spin that bad boy in, it'll at least retract the awning a little bit. I still think I'm gonna have to take the interior panels off of the storage compartment to get to the controller, and I'd be willing to bet there's just a loose wire at the controller, but I want to get this sort of retracted and back in a normal position, and then we'll work on the electrical side of it and actually get it to function. But that's pretty nice to know. Just need the right size socket, which I think is in about 11 millimeter. I got the awning sort of wound back up into a reasonable position, and it's not sort of wonky anymore. The controller is behind this panel, and it's actually come loose while we were driving, so I needed to sort of screw with this anyway, so this is fine. But I'll go ahead and pull this guy out and inspect some wiring. I got this panel out, and this is the J-Command control unit basically, and all of your inputs and outputs go through this, and this is what the phone app talks to, and then it controls all of your different functions, the lights, the awning, the slides, all of that stuff goes through here. So what I'm looking at here is this is an awning wire here. I also see there's awning over here, and I'm looking to see if there's anything else. So what I'm going to do is go get a test light. It's my understanding that this is all 12 volt stuff, so a normal automotive test light should work. What I'm going to do is probe these wires and try to actuate the awning and see if I get power. If I get power and the awning still isn't working, then we got another problem. If we're not getting any power at all, this controller could be bad. We gotta see. I also see some other inline fuses and stuff like this we'll have to check out. So unfortunately, it doesn't look like it was as simple as just a loose wire hanging out. I was hoping that one of these just kind of like fell out of its little home, and that doesn't appear to be the case. So we got some hunting to do. I've got my test light hooked. This is I don't know if this has anything to do with it or not, but this is kind of interesting. So I was checking power and stuff like that. You can see it's just like main power right here. Test light's lighting up. But I opened the app because I was going to test for power at the awning. And as soon as I opened it, it's telling me there's a firmware update available. Is that ironic or coincidental? It's very interesting. So I'm going to do the update. What if an update fixes this thing? That will be crazy. I tell you what, if this actually fixed it, I won't know what to think. Here we go. Okay. Well, still nothing happening. So I don't know if I'm annoyed or relieved. Ugh. I guess it would have been great if that would have fixed it. I just put this thing back together and get on with my day. We're still in fix mode, I guess. So the idea here is that we want to figure out what it's doing. My guess is that it's just reversing the polarity. So what the positive and negative is based on the input or the command. I'm assuming this is an input trigger from the switch that tells it to go in or out. And then this is our main power that goes all the way to the awning motors, and it's probably just reversing the polarity. So I'm going to check this here and do retract. I swear to God, I think I just heard it. Or is that another car? Either way, not getting any power there. Let's see what happens here. No power there. I do have good power. So if I do extend, which I really don't want to do because it starts to overextend it, which is why I wanted to reel it back in earlier. Let's see what happens. Okay. You saw that light up? So that's working under extend, but I'm not getting anything under retract. So let's see what happens. Yeah. Is this thing bad? I kind of feel like it is. The good news is I can just switch these wires and hit extend and it'll reel in. So I'm not worried about that anymore. Actually, let's go ahead and try reversing these and test that theory. And make sure it's not like a motor problem. Okay, so with those reversed, let's go out and check it. So now with those reversed, if I hit extend, it should go in. It should actually retract. Yeah, that's working. All right, so that verifies that the wiring is good. I wonder if I can get one of these things shipped to me under warranty. This is annoying. All right, so it appears as if I need some light in here. Why didn't I do that earlier? That this controller's bad. Everything that I've tested and tried to diagnose would indicate that this thing's no good. So I'm going to, we got the storm rolling in again, so I'm going to reverse this polarity on these wires, roll the awning in. I'm going to call the dealership in the morning and see if I can get them to swap this guy out for me, put some of these panels back together. I think I'm going to try to do sort of a temporary wiring so that I can access this and run it off of my other battery bank and just connect the wires as needed to get that awning in and out. I can't really think of a better way to do it currently without having to go to the store and buy like a three-way switch and all that kind of stuff. So we'll see how this plays out.